Hello and welcome to an Odlan introduction to digital inclusion. Before we talk about inclusion in digital space, we need to understand what internet access looks like for different people and the kind of barriers that exclude people from getting the most out of digital spaces and services. You've probably already heard the term digital divide, and this refers to the gap between those who can use, access, and benefit from the internet and those who cannot. Though the internet is becoming more and more central to daily life and is increasingly used for vital services like banking, shopping, healthcare, school, and socializing, there are still many people who cannot get online to access these services. This lack of access is called digital exclusion. Online services are often viewed as convenient and easy to use, but not everyone has the hardware needed to access online services. Having access to a Wi-Fi modem and a reliable device to access the internet is a luxury many of us take for granted. Even when financial barriers are not an issue, not everyone possesses the knowledge needed to safely and effectively navigate digital spaces. Many people are unfamiliar with internet-specific terms like browser or social media feed and might not have enough basic information to make use of conventional user guides for online platforms. Some might lack the knowledge and experience to be able to distinguish between legitimate online services and predatory scams. This is especially true for older adults who didn't grow up with internet access. Digital inclusion aims to remove digital divide barriers so everyone can be included in a society dominated by the internet and other digital technologies. A digitally inclusive society recognizes that everyone deserves access to the internet and creates strategies for affordable internet and hardware. Solving digital exclusion requires systemic solutions that address financial, geographical, educational, linguistic, and other social inequalities. Experts suggest that to bridge the digital divide, efforts must be made to remove digital access barriers in both our telecommunications and social infrastructure. This includes increasing high-speed broadband internet to rural and remote communities, offering free and safe access to technologies in public spaces, recognizing the internet as a utility and offering subsidized plans for low-income users, subsidized technology access programs, supporting the expansion of digital literacy programs for all ages, creating culturally and linguistically inclusive digital platforms, and ensuring platforms are accessible to people with physical and cognitive disabilities. It will take dedicated time and effort to remove these barriers from our society. However, your organization can still take steps to be digitally inclusive right now. You can start by identifying your target audience and who in that audience may be excluded from your online services. Integrate concrete strategies to mitigate exclusionary barriers. This could include developing compassionate care programming that subsidizes the cost of your online services and provide hardware to people who require a device with internet access to use your online services. When planning for online events or services, consider some of the following questions. If your organization is moving a program or service online, can you offer or direct users to a way to access free or low-cost hardware, like laptops, tablets, or smartphones? If your online program requires an email address to sign up, are you sure that users have access to an email account or someone who could help them get started? If you offer services or share information using videos, podcasts, or other audiovisual material, do you include closed captions or transcripts for deaf and hard of hearing audiences? Do the images posted to your website or social media include alt text for clients who use screen readers or other assistive technologies? When hosting social events through forums or video calls, do you provide and enforce a code of conduct to prevent threats, harassment, or discrimination? Are your platforms secure to protect your users' privacy? If you are able to offer tech support services, remember that beyond offering technical information, your volunteers and staff should also create a welcoming and comfortable environment for users. This includes creating safe, affirming, and accessible tech support services that are respectful of people's identities and backgrounds, including their ethnicity, religion, race, gender expression, and sexual identity. The pandemic has shown us that internet access is a basic human right in the digital era. Everyone deserves the opportunity to take advantage of the internet to stay connected with modern society. Striving for digitally inclusive services ensures everyone, regardless of their age, language, class, disability, nationality, gender, and sexuality, can safely and confidently access online services. If you need support making your digital programs and services more accessible, or just want to learn more, many of our network partners are already working to provide digital literacy training, tech support, and device lending programs. You can learn more about our partners by visiting odlan.ca. You can also learn more about digital inclusion by accessing some of the sources that we use to make this video. You can also visit odlan.ca to access our curated database of digital literacy resources and stay up to date by following Odlan on our social media. This video was produced in Toronto on the traditional territory of many Indigenous nations. Thank you for listening, and we hope you'll join us in the next video.